conversation where it's jumping from one to the next and it's a more abstract approach. So you have these three different ways of important as graphic design and the photography, and the sculptural elements as well. In one piece, which was about North Korea and South Korea, they censored the entirety of the piece. Legal level, if you allow those things to slide, that's was a victim of misidentification, meaning that they were cases of wrongful conviction in the United States. And every single individual in the project was a victim of have the background and foreground in complete conflict, yet they're bound to each other forever. Different forms, like the empty portraits and all the resistances and presences. It's a different way of.
I think I use photography and text to highlight the ever-changing and manipulatable space where knowledge is created. So I try to create these two poles, one photographic, one textual, and the viewer moves between these two poles and is constantly making new judgments, new interpretations, and new assumptions about the narratives that are the subjects of the work. And it's that space that interests me, where people find answers and belief and determined concrete positions. And for me, I'm trying to illuminate a space in which those decisions are made. Some abstract expressionist pieces from the Washington Color School. And for me, what I'm most interested in was developed to counter the popularizing of Soviet communist art, which was more politically activated. And sort of thinking, is this all a result of the program or of... So in this piece, I documented a bloodline in Bosnia that had been interrupted by a genocidal act, the Srebrenica massacre. And for example, he is the father of her. She had 4 children, all of whom were killed in the Srebrenica massacre. This is his second child, and her children, and so on. And costumes and smoke, and there's a holding cell and all the garbage. Sausages, and the idea of bringing a sausage and that being a means of survival. Archives, to me, the most beautiful part of an archive is that it is a huge collection of data and information and images and facts, and the reason it exists is because it's impossible to provide a summary, and therefore it's in all that collected material and in the gaps between all of it that something is said.